วทมนต์พาท่านพ้นภัยพิบัติในเร็ววันโอ้เปิดมหาเวทมหามนตราเปิด16 ชั้นฟ้า15 ชั้นดิน14 เมืองบาดาลเปิดมหาจักรวาล100,000 แดนโลกธาตุเปิดความสันติสุขสงบสุขแก่ประเทศไทยมหาชนชาวสยามด้วยเถิดสาธุโอมสาธุโอมสาธุโอม
Good morning, everybody. It's about like 5:30 right now. The temperature warmed a little bit back up, so last night I got some pretty good sleep. I didn't even wake up at my usual 3 o'clock. So I woke up today at 5 today, so it's okay. But the beginning of the video, right? You could see, I don't know, it was like before the conflict started, before all the fighting started. These guys in the Thai side, they did some type of black magic to cast on Cambodia, right? So you can see they're doing some kind of like weird spell stuff. And so they try to cast some sort of black magic on us, and I don't know. For some reason, it looks like that black magic went in the wrong direction. So instead of landing on our side, I'm pretty sure the black magic landed on their side because look what's going on with their country right now. From all directions, right? North, south, east, west, disasters coming in from all over the place, right? So since they did that black magic casting, they would have gotten into a war with us, right? And then they got what's his name? Anutin, the accidental PM that came in, and for him, this guy is another disaster. That's you know, like one thing after another. I don't think there's anything that he's gonna be able to fix. I don't think he's gonna bring anything good to the country, because since he's been prime minister, just for this short term, there's been all kinds of different disasters hitting them. So border conflict with us, border shut down, business between our country and their country has gone down. They had made a agreement but haven't followed through, so now the U.S. has paused negotiations on tariffs for them, right? And this guy is supposed to be taking care of people, the flood relief victims, but he's not taking care of them. And then they're saying that they're gonna fix everything within like a week or whatever, but that's what he does. He says that he's gonna fix something, but he hasn't fixed anything. The people are mostly left to themselves. There was a video of him going around in Hat Yai on a truck, right? And the locals were yelling at him, like, get off of the truck. Why don't you come and get off the truck and look at you know, come and help for real. Don't just sit on the truck, you know? Because what he's all about is about PR. That's it. He doesn't care about the people. So border conflict, flood, U.S. tariffs, and also during the floods, there's like some sort of there's a loss of a shrimp farm, you know, was flooded, so they lost like $30 million. Okay, and now there's some issues over there on the Myanmar Thai border with the KNU, right? So the other day there was heavy fighting between the government forces and the KNU, and there was about like 5 different explosives that landed in Thai territory and injured 4 people. So they have all kinds of different problems right now, and now they just closed the border. And closing the border, they're going to do it for 7 days, and they're saying, you know, we're going to take care of it, make sure that everything is okay, we're going to protect. But they aren't able, they're not flexing on Burma like they do on Cambodia. Because on Cambodia, they keep talking about they're going to go to war, they're going to fight and all this stuff. But when it comes to Burma, you don't see any of that stuff. They're not really willing to fight with Burma. They're not really, they don't want it, you know? So what they have is the KNU there. The KNU are all along the border area, right? And they control most of the border area and also the scam compounds. So the KNU are along the border area, and the Thai side, you know, like I'm pretty sure there's some sort of dark stuff going on between the two, right? because the KNU is against the military government right now. And Thailand, you know, being close to them, there's rumors about, you know, some sort of proxy war going on between, you know, Thailand, the KNU, and the government that's in power right now. So, same thing about during the Khmer Rouge times with Cambodia, right? Once they disbanded, once the Vietnamese troops came in and pretty much forced them out of the city, they disbanded and they retreated, right? And then I remember reading something about you know, a lot of the refugee camps along the border were not really just refugee camps. They were just like set up camps for training the Khmer Rouge, right? And they were being funneled weapons and stuff through those camps. So there were certain camps that were set up that weren't really for refugees, but for the Khmer Rouge to train them so that they could keep on fighting, all right? And there's a lot of evidence about that. So this KNU thing, you know, is similar to what happened back then in, you know, during the Khmer Rouge times. So with them right now, there's, you know, there was heavy fighting the other day amongst the two, and there are some explosives that landed on the Thai side along the Mai Sot area, and I guess there were 4 people that got hurt, right? And what the Cambodian side is saying right now is, so you guys are, you know, flexing and saying all this stuff about, you know, threatening Cambodia, you know, you're gonna go to war and this and that. But right now, there's explosives that's landing on your territory from the Myanmar military. But the only thing you can do is just posture, and you're not really saying anything. Then when they come out and explain themselves, they say, there's no benefit. There's no benefit for us. There's no benefit economically for us to go to war with Burma. So by judging by their words, by what they're saying, you can tell that they're afraid, you know? I have another reporter that I follow. This guy, his name is Lakru Tomarat, and he follows a lot of, you could say like mythologies that are related to Cambodia. He's done a lot of research on Angkor Wat, and he talks about war, right? So the war that he, you know, he said is all a part of humanity. War and peace, you know, for you to have peace, you need to have war. And it goes back centuries, you know, like for the whole existence of mankind, of humankind, there's always been war. So I'm pretty sure most of you guys understand, you know, like Greek mythology, you know, about Homer, about Caesar and all that. And I'm pretty sure those mythologies are more prevalent because people who went to school in the West have studied those things. But once you start studying and listening to people talk about like Angkor Wat, the inscriptions on the wall and how war is waged, you'll start to understand about Khmer, right? So Khmer and war, it's all related. Even with the provinces that are located in Cambodia, like Battambang, it's also related to war. So Lok Ta Kranyung for Battambang. When you come to Battambang, you see a dark black guy on his knees holding a weapon. That's related to war too. So he was fighting with a Siem also back then. So that's how Battambang got its name, from war. There's a lot of places like Siem Reap, right? Siem Reap, it's from war, okay? So we can't avoid it, okay? We cannot avoid it. Even though we like to talk about peace and we like to talk about, you know, just maintaining peace and not fighting, but we cannot avoid war. For there to be peace, there has to be war. So this guy right here, he talks about like fortune telling, right? When it comes to fortune telling, you talk about, you know, people's birth date and how good they are, you know, how bad they are. And he's talking about Anutin right now. So Anutin, and according to his birth date for like Cambodian astrology, you know, and with the person in power in Burma right now, you know, for Anutin, this guy is the worst PM because there's disaster one after another, like nonstop. Okay, ever since he became PM. So I don't, you know, it might be a coincidence, but a lot of things that Cambodians do with, you know, like fortune telling and astrology and all that. I believe some of that stuff, you know, because, you know, like for couples to get married, right? They'll have to look at their birth dates to see if they're a good match or not, you know. And it's been practiced for, you know, centuries right now, you know, and most of the stuff that they do say is true, because if they're not a good match, in the end, it's going to be bad for both of them, you know. So for Anutin, according to him, his birthday is he has like some really bad, awful numbers, you know, so he's just bad luck all around. There's nothing that you can do to fix it. So if they get a better PM according to the birth date, things will start to improve. But as long as they have Anutin as their PM, things are going to go down. So things are just going to keep getting worse. So right now, things are starting to heat up with them in Burma, but they're not really willing to stand up and fight with Burma, because Myanmar, Burma, they've been in civil war for like over 80 years, like the longest civil war in the world right now. So they're battle tested. There's you know, war is nothing to them. You know, they don't care. And for Anutin and the person that's running Myanmar right now, is that they are, you could say, fire and fire, right? So Anutin is fire, and the guy in Burma is fire. So two fire, you know, I'm translating this from Khmer to English, so you can think about it, okay? Fire meets fire, what's gonna happen? It's gonna be nothing but war, okay? So I believe that stuff. So as long as they have Anutin in power, there's nothing good that's gonna happen for Thailand, nothing good. He's gonna need to be changed out, because his numbers are bad, you know? And I don't know, it's up to you if you want to believe that or not, but I truly believe it, because there's some people in life, you know, that come and, you know, they'll come and meet you, and they just have this bad energy all the time, right? Like once you meet them, like bad things just happen all the time for some reason. But then once they're gone, that energy is gone, and your whole life is just like, it feels like something just left, right? And things just start getting better for some reason. And it has to do with those people, you know, those people that bring in bad energy. So nothing but bad things keep happening, okay? So I really like to watch this guy, because he is a historian, and he talks about Angkor Wat, and he studied a lot of the inscriptions along the walls of Angkor Wat, and he writes books. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get some books from him, but maybe like try to see if it's like translated into English or something, because I really want to know more about Angkor Wat, you know. And it really makes me proud to learn more about like Khmer history, you know, because according to like other historians, you know, like they don't like to really put us up. They don't like to really speak too high about Khmer, you know. Like our history has been like censored, like twisted, you know. But on the walls of Angkor Wat, if you know, you start paying attention and start doing more research about it, and you start to realize that Khmer, right? The word Khmer goes back centuries. We've never changed our name, never changed our name. We still hold that name till this day. Unlike our neighbors who changed their name from Thai to Siam, now from Siam to Thai, you know. It's like, you guys keep changing your name, but for us, Khmer, we've kept that same name since Angkor Wat times, you know? So, yeah. I'll put his link into the video also, so that you guys can see that, you know, if you guys can understand or not, but you can follow his videos too and learn more about things that are going on, because this guy is pretty good with keeping with up-to-date information also. I watch him all the time. So, yeah. Okay, so to end this video, I'm gonna show you guys a video that I found on TikTok. It was made by AI. It's a rap video, but it's pretty good, you know. I like it. because it's talking about, it's rapping about like the temples and stuff. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. I'll see you guys next time.
Temples in the jungle, spirits in the stone, but they whitewash the walls, now they call it their own. Zip gang core style, flipped it style like a clone, now they sitting on a throne that they never did own. Talking about Ayutthaya, that empire repatch, like a mixtape of monarchs with no cultural match. Claiming Mar, claiming karma, claiming Burmese too, but history ain't a buffet, bitch. Pick what's true, gotta go to smile, but the roots and right acting like they built the fire, but they just stole the pot. Respect to the past, now they edit the facts, like a king with no crown, try to tax so matched. Only drawn fake bones, now they call it tied. Temple ain't yours, but you still claim the sky. You ain't the empire, you just the aftershock. Mask on history, truth in a headline. They flip scripts like bricks in the go game. Rename ruins, now they flexing with no shame. Forever here, nah, they say it's shared land, but the hands that built it understand. Bury genocide, bury claims, bury pride, but can't bury the truth when the spirits never die. Got gold on your shrine, but blood in the past. And karma don't sleep, she collecting that fast. It's a rap out with ghosts, yo losing around, trying to remix the past while we holding the crown. Real kings don't steal, they build with scars. You just taking selfies with someone else's stars.